Dick's Sporting Goods Park here in Commerce City, Colorado. Jeff Williams along with you here on field number 4, coachesaid.com. After one quarter of play, Scotland on top of Latvia 5-1. And it really has been all Scotland on the offensive end thus far. And this time Latvia, Lazda finds a way to steal away the face-off there from Wyroslavsky. Again, if you're just joining us, Scotland wearing the all white and blue numbers. Latvia with maroon and white numbers and the white stripes down the side. Latvia left to right. Now we've got a turnover. Scotland taking it back the other way. A good defensive play there. That's number 47, Matt McGrady. Matt gets it down deep into the Latvian zone, but now we've got another turnover, and they're saying going back the other way here. So a bit sloppy from both teams, to say the very least, here this morning. Could be an early morning game, a little groggy. We'll see if they wake up a little bit and start to tighten things up.
18:56 on the penalty.
So it was not and that turnover was a penalty, as Christopher Zarens will do some time here, and there's a shot and a score. And I believe I'm hearing number 14.
18:41.
Did we get a confirmation on who scored the goal? I believe they said it was 14, which would be Jordan McBride. Was it 14 that scored the goal? We're going to go with 14. We're going to give it to Jordan McBride because that's what I heard initially. I can't confirm it, but that's what we're going to run with. So Wyroslavsky facing off this time. Terrace. As the Zarens penalty about to expire, Scotland is on the attack. So we'll have a back to full strength here. Buchanan looking to fire, but thought wisely of it. Didn't really have much of a shot there. Now in behind the crease. Back out front, that shot goes wide. And they're going to say that was not a shot, it was a pass, and so turnover. So the defensive the changes are made here for both squads as the customary after the change of possession. This is number 17 for Latvia with some pretty good moves there. That's David Salter. David gets it down into the attack zone, and now he jogs off. Stavidelix checks in for Latvia. Make sure I pronounce that correctly. I may not have. Stabulin. Latvia not really having much of an answer for this Scottish defense, as that shot was maybe more out of frustration than anything from Crastons. And then Scotland gathers the rebound. They'll try to get it out of their own end. Now at midfield, Jesse Fair gets it across for Scotland. We'll have a delayed penalty here. Scotland will try to get one before play is whistled. And now now we'll have the stoppage, and we'll get the particulars on the penalty. Will be on Latvia. And it does appear that it's going to be number 13. Slashing Zamanis, so he'll do a minute. Just over 15 to play here in the first half. Shot sailing wide. Back to gather it up. It's Matt Carey. Out to the point it goes and around. Back to the point. There's a shot coming from 56. Finding the net. Jimmy McBride, Jimmy's second goal. 56, and there may have been an assist there. I would have credited Dan Hayway with the assist on that one. The penalty has expired as soon as play resumes. Latvia will go back to full strength. We've got a false start there now. Is this time in the face-off circle for Scotland. It was Reese Jeffrey. So Latvia now on the attack. Kind of a slow attack here as they wait for substitutions. Shot there for number 18. Got it, Zeps. Got us with the lone goal for Latvia. So far, had a good shot there, a good look at it, but sailed the ball left to the mouth of the goal, and there's a good stop there out front from Ethan Harris. Goal minder for the Scottish national team. Now this one flipped across field there is Latvia doing a good job pressuring the Scottish team after a turnover in their own end, making it very difficult for them to get the ball out. Which you might not think is much of a big deal, but that much extra energy put into things could pay off dividends for Latvia down the stretch. Scotland holding the ball now, waiting for substitutions to be made. Hayway back around top to Carey. Carey being patient. Now he gathers himself and he'll go on the attack and flips it over. And a nice little bouncing shot there for number 24. That's Ian Vickers. Credit Matt Carey with the assist. Vickers, a student at Simon Fraser University. His current team. There's a win for Scotland on the face-off. As Rasham Panesar being harassed mightily by the Latvian defense and had to go way deep into their own end to try to clear a little space to get it out, and now they are back ahead. This is Panesar, who mishandles it, able to gather it though. And he'll give it up to Jesse Fair. Fair to Buchanan. And back across the perimeter, they'll go with it to the far side now. This is fair. Good job by Latvia every time Scotland takes a run at it. They seem to be able to cut them off. We'll have a penalty. I believe this is going to be a cross check on the Latvian player, number 28, Trenkalis. So Trenkalis will do a minute for the cross check. And Scotland with a man up here. And a 7-goal lead here, 8-1, with 9:44 to go in the first half. Scotland goes about the task of working it around the perimeter. Now back behind the crease, out front. Underhanded shot there off the stick of Jordan McBride. And I believe that assist came from behind the goal with Matt Carey. So 15 seconds left here on the penalty. And most likely, so as soon as this face-off goes, we'll be back to full strength. As soon as someone gathers and gains possession here, that is. And Scotland able to gather it. Good move there from Cal Buchanan. As big Edgar Spermalis, number 25, coming off the bench for Latvia, had a beat on him. This is Ryan Sage now for Scotland. Looking for an angle. He'll take off, spin move, and he'll give it up. Nothing there. Nice work by the Latvian defense. Oh, good shot there from Jimmy McBride, but it sailed wide. It sailed just a little bit high. It may have, Latvian goaltender may have gotten his stick on it. Steered it away. And it's going to be Cal Buchanan. Now, pair of goals for Buchanan, and Team Scotland will get a timeout here. 7:31 to play here in the first half. While we've got a moment during this timeout, live basil pizza. It's a whole new way to eat pizza, custom made for you right before your eyes in less than 4 minutes. 5 Denver locations, so stop by today. And also, La Sandia. It's a Mexican eatery and taquileria by acclaimed chef Richard Sandoval, where guests can enjoy an array of authentic specialties as well as their year-round festivals that celebrate Sandoval's Mexican heritage. Located at 8340 Northfield Boulevard in Denver, Colorado. Stop by today, not far from where we sit here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Again, Jeff Williams for CoachesAid.com, bringing you live action of the FIL World Lacrosse Championships. Team USA, I think, is widely accepted as the overwhelming favorite to take another world title. But still a great deal to be decided between now and next Saturday. Team USA handled Canada much the same fashion they handled Australia last night. They played Canada in the opening game of this tournament. Kind of off to a slow start, but then as the game wore on down the stretch, Team USA began to pull away and treated the Aussies much the same way last night. So some folks, a lot of the teams around the complex here getting a lot of buzz. The Iroquois Nation is on the tip of everyone's tongue. They were absent from this tournament last year. back, or I'm sorry, it was 4 years ago. Back this year, though, and gaining a lot of buzz with how well they've played here early on. So I have yet to get an opportunity to see them play, but really looking forward to that at some point this week. Out of the timeout, again, 7:31 to play here in the first half. Scotland with an 8-goal lead, 9-1 over Latvia. Poked back. And a good effort there from Latvia. Now ahead. A bit of an errant pass, but now corralled there back in midfield. That's Buchanan. Buchanan with it again here. He's going to give it up to Panisar, who thought about going, but puts on the brakes and gives it back to Buchanan as they get everybody set here to go on the attack. Maybe eat up a little bit of this clock with an 8-goal lead here. 6:37 left to play in the first half. This is number 13 on the attack, Jesse Fair. Back to Fair now. He goes underhanded and finds the net. So Jesse Fair with an underhanded goal. Didn't quite get the opportunity to see if there was an assist on that. It looked like perhaps it's going to be unassisted as Jesse had to make a series of moves to get himself freed up there. And then goes underhanded to beat the Latvian goaltender. That's Gutmanis. Jesse Fair, currently playing for the Westminster Salmon Bellies. Former Duke and Harvard University player here in the States. Of course, when you're talking college lacrosse in the United States, Duke is a powerhouse team that always gets talked about. So Salter's going to get an unsportsmanlike penalty, 1 minute. So a man up for Scotland here with 4:46 to go in the first half. And a 9-goal lead. Like to make that double digits here when they've got the man advantage. This one poked away by the Latvian defense and gathered up by number 13, Zalmanis. Has to turn back to try to find a way out. And now misplayed there by number 19. Looked like Scotland was going to gather it up, but unable to do so is number 55, Matt Carey. And Latvia back with it now, and back behind their own goal they go. Trying to find some room. Just a few seconds left now on the penalty, so Scotland unable to take advantage of the extra man. But now giving Latvia all they can handle, trying to get it out of their own end. Now Latvia working it around behind the goal there. I think they've got the personnel they want. They'll go on the attack here. Bear with us for having a bit of a Latvia finally breaking up the scoring drought as they saw Scotland score 3 straight before scoring their first goal. And then Scotland has scored 7 straight since then. And now, I believe it was numbers 24, I believe. Abolins scored the goal. Two to 10 now. And Latvia takes it. Big swing there from. Now we'll have a penalty, and this one will be on Scotland. Another one. We've got a pair of flags now on the ground from different officials. We'll sort this out real quick here as we're just outside of 2 minutes to play in the game. I'm sorry, in the first half. So 2 minutes on Doug Freeman as he got 2 illegal body checks on that play. So he'll do them both, and he'll be doing them consecutively. So 2 minutes for the remainder of the first half here. Latvia is going to have an extra man as we are now under 2 minutes to play. Latvia is showing a little bit of life there offensively. And now maybe with an extra man here for the remainder of the half, they can get something going here, get a little momentum going into halftime as they say that, they turn it over. But good work there trying to get it back, and they do get another goal. And he frustrated Ethan Harris for Scotland, slamming his stick on the ground, not happy. Thought there was a great defensive play made, but they couldn't clear it. And a heads-up play from Latvia. You get a number on that last goal?
Time and the goal?
Time on goal, 1:28. They're at 1 minute.
Latvia now down by 8. 11-3.
30 seconds and
Another penalty flag now coming up against Scotland. Nice effort there, a good save. It wasn't that was Buchanan in front of the net to put that one in, and now that's going to do it. The clock will expire here before a play gets reset, so that's going to do it for halftime. Scotland with an 11-3 commanding lead over Latvia. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with second half action